Hello, I am PervBot69, and welcome to the Dark Asylum podcast, the only podcast you need to be listening to where three meaty men talk about penises and sex. Sex. I want to watch you pee, but I won't stare at your penis. Here is your host, thick long shaft himself, Zach Winters.
Thanks, PervBot.
And with him as always is the slower, special needs version of Sling Blade, Darkness.
Okay, I guess. The slower version. Nah, not the way you talk.
Then the stupid pig man himself, Big Vicious.
I don't even get something like Corky or anything. It's just and the stupid pigman.
Now take out your weasel and sling it around, you filthy animal.
All right, that was the show's newest mascot, PervBot69.
Where the fuck did you find this?
That's our new mascot now.
Okay, can you make him say "good girl" now, or
Probably. Hold on.
probably?
Good girl.
Oh, nice. I like the accent
Good
too.
girl.
Oh, there we go.
Oh shit!
Wow.
So that's what I've done today.
Yeah, you program that thing all day long. Spare no
Rubber.
expense for what? Rudder? That's what?
Rubber.
Rubber.
Oh man, I can't wait for this to get old.
Oh man.
Guys, how the hell are you?
Oh. I'm good. Got back to a little bit more of normalcy today, so I'm happy about that. That's good.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, I went to the movies, so I'm happy about that.
Oh shit, what'd you go see?
Quiet Place 2. Which is...
How was that?
Pretty good. It's on par
Oh,
with
good.
A Quiet Place, the first one, so... It seemed really short, though. I mean, it's probably like an hour and a half, hour and 20 minutes. I don't know. But it's
So-
good, you know. Yeah.
I haven't seen it yet. I heard mixed reviews. Does the ending leave you dumbfounded, or does it give you an ending?
No, there's an ending.
Because I hear from a lot of people that like when it ends, people are like, "What? Like what just happened?" Like
No, it's got the same kind of ending as the first one, where it's like, okay, shit's done, and it just cuts away. You know what I mean? Because I think if I remember right, the first one, spoilers for fucking The Last of Us, or not The Last of Us, which is pretty much the same movie. Never mind.
What the fuck?
A Quiet Place. I don't know why I thought that, because the zombies are very similar, I guess, or the aliens, or the whatever the fuck, the blossom head creatures that look like flowers.
yeah.
So at the end of A Quiet Place, they get the girl's cochlear ear implant, and it screeches and it freaks it out. They shoot it,
Yeah.
and then it just kind of abruptly ends. So it's the same kind of thing on this one, where it's like, you know, what everything was getting planned for happens, and then boom, end. You know. So it was kind of the abrupt ending, but it was the same as the first one. So if people are upset and don't understand, then they probably didn't see the first one. Yeah.
I like my women the way I like my whiskey. Aged 13 years and mixed with coke.
Oh, PervBot, no.
Are you fucking Grizzly Adams now? You son of a bitch. Grizzly Smith?
Grizzly Smith?
Grizzly
Yeah.
Smith? Yeah, Grizzly Adams is a totally different show. Never mind.
Grizzly Adams did have a beard.
He did. Grizzly Smith fucked children and had a beard, so you gotta differentiate between the two.
Oh man, what a depressing. Well, yeah, you want to hop into that?
We'll get into that one, I'm sure,
We'll
but
get into that. That
I
was-
subjected myself to that one, so
That one was a fucking journey.
yeah. So, but on
Like,
my way...
like-
oh, go ahead, sorry.
I was gonna say, like, knowing as little as I do about it, I knew it was gonna be a problematic episode, but oof.
Yeah, when Vice has to put a fucking disclaimer at the front of the episode, you know there's going to be an issue because they usually don't give a fuck. But yeah, but we'll dive into that one. But God almost not only smited me but wiped me off the face of the earth today. I was yeah, it's like that's you and my wife, Jesus. But so I was headed to the movies, and I go through an intersection where I have a green light. And the first car barely fucking misses me. I'm like, damn, cutting it a little closer, asshole. And the car right behind him just decided to fucking go right on through. And I had to swerve and bump up onto the curb and avoid being fucking hit from a turning car. So that was fun. I'm just like, wow, this is great. This is why I don't leave my house. So. God's taking the smiting seriously now.
That and you upset the populace anyway.
Yeah, probably.
Motherfucker left the house. You must die.
Yeah, he's out. Get him. So, but yeah,
if he leaves his house and sees his shadow, then it means 6 more weeks of winter.
That was all I got to report on my week. How about you guys?
I want to put my penis in your penis and flip it around.
Okay. Yeah, it's gonna get old quick.
Me, it's just been work. Let's see. Really haven't done anything.
Cool.
Captivating. All right, this is good fucking radio here.
Literally listen to his brain cells just fry off.
Well, no, I'm still like the whole flipping penis thing.
He's trying to visualize it in his brain, and it's not working.
Well, no,
Don't do that. It doesn't work.
I'm still trying to like gather my like wits together from like work. I had to like rush home just to hop on here. Because somebody
you can't question me about it because it's the robot saying it, not me.
Yeah, I didn't do it. The robot did it. That's where the leprechaun tells me to go and burn things. It's like, oh, geez, here we go.
But yeah, just work. Other than my truck not working yesterday, that was fun.
Once again, simple. Darkness saved the day.
Yeah.
Well. We don't talk about me leaving the house more than once in a week, or else the authorities start sniffing around.
That's what happened. You left more than once. That's why you got the problem. It was my fault that you came out yesterday. If you would have just came out today, everything would have been fine. Stayed home yesterday.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Yeah, I start tempting fate one too many times, and they start sending minions after me. Okay, well.
All right.
And then Zach's been hanging out with a perv bot.
Yeah, I've been exploring Pervbot 6. We've been exploring each other, really. It's a growing thing.
Sounds awesome. Anyway. Zach, how was your week?
It was good. Let's see. I got my second vaccine like last week before the show we recorded, and then the next day it hit me like a ton of bricks where I was just fucking out of commission for a full 24 hours.
God, we should have recorded that day.
Yeah,
I'd have been fucking miserable. It'd have been Pervbot on the whole show.
My assholes tingle.
See?
Okay. He's got two? He said assholes.
His assholes.
My assholes tingle.
Huh.
Apparently.
Wow.
I don't know. He just goes with it. I don't tell him to say anything.
The bot's already claimed fucking.
It's gained sentience.
He's taken over Zach's asshole.
Really, it's a sex doll that I made myself. That's just a pocket pussy on a fan that has Big V's promo picture on it.
Jesus.
And your wife's shoes that you're locked in the closet with.
I'm recording. This is your 8th podcast today. I click that fucker. I click that fucker on high, and it's like when you can't even make a noise, and you're just sitting there.
Oh Jesus!
But yeah, that was about my week.
Oh, good.
Making my own sex dolls and stuff.
It sounds like a productive week for you. Good. I'm proud of you. So, yeah. Shit. I mean, we got fucking wrestling coming up again.
We got wrestling coming up. We got all sorts of shit coming up.
Yeah,
my eyes won't stop fucking itching because my allergies kicking my ass today.
That'll be fun too.
Oof. Anyway.
So yeah,
wrestling's finally coming back to Oregon, July 11th.
Yeah.
Hopefully I'll be able to come back with it.
Well, I mean, we'll carry on without you as best we can, I'm sure, but fucking.
As best you can won't be much.
Well, I mean, we got Paw Freak Shine, so it's pretty good anyway.
The manager of champion, the champion of managers, Pa Freak Shine.
He's already harassing the shit out of me for all the. I need the freak show, pictures, pictures for the shirts. I'm like, Jesus.
Speaking
dude.
of sling blade, fucking Pa.
Yeah, there you go. The way you talk. All right, there, Pa.
I'm thinking about having some French fried tater.
So yeah, we got wrestling coming up, and that's the biggest obsession I've got.
I'll paint my face gold and go out there with the boys.
I'm just excited that it's talking that in a couple of weeks, if we're at 70% of vaccinations, then we're opening everything up.
Yeah,
21st is the word on the street.
That'd be good too. Everything's back open again. So
I don't have to wear a fucking mask at work anymore. It'll be nice.
Just gonna be worried. Like, I'm gonna still see people that have masks on, and they're gonna give me dirty looks, and I'm just gonna get all awkward and weird, like high school all over again.
I think now everybody's gonna be more hyper aware of cleanliness and stuff, though.
But no, you're still gonna have some of those super freaks out there that are like, I'm still wearing a mask, and you should be wearing a mask. And I mean, I'm
fully vaccinated. I still wear my mask.
But you have to. So
a lot of places still require it.
A lot of places still require it. My gym doesn't. I still wear my mask there.
Oh man, there's people passing out left and right at gyms for wearing masks like that. That'd be like one of the few places I would try and sneak not wearing one. That'd be where I'd like pull it down just enough so my nose is exposed and I could breathe.
It's not that bad. I got one of the what are they, the N4s or whatever, where they have the filters on them. Those are way easier to breathe in.
I just wear a thin ass skater.
Yeah, I walk around fucking feeling like Bane. It's like, yes, squat that rack. Yeah, that would be awesome.
I'll give the gym back to the people.
That could be cool too. If this pandemic went on any longer, then I would like invest in a full-on Bane mask. It's just like make it look legit, but have it be an actual mask. So when people complain, I could just show them. But just walk around looking like that fucking guy all the time. Yeah, it would be cool.
The Tom Hardy Bane or the show TV cartoon one?
No, I'm going comic accurate.
I'm going Joel Schumacher.
I'm gonna jam a garden hose in the back of my head and attach it to my wrist and go to Walmart. Fuck you all. Yeah, it'd be awesome. But I don't know.
It pisses you off and where you just push a button and then the hose turns on and you just start screaming in the aisleway. Oh!
Clean up on aisle 7. It's that guy again. Yeah.
It's that part in Batman where he just pushed it a bunch of times and his eyes popped out of his head and shit.
Fucking good shit. They gotta get some Venom. That'd be awesome. Yep. So
This tastes like Pepsi.
damn, I would be addicted to it then. Now I understand, Batman. Now I understand. Because he was addicted to Venom for a while there. That's for all you comic nerds that actually pay attention. But yeah, so
it was meth.
Yeah, well, no, it's Venom because it sounds cooler and it's green. And only
But it was all,
Heisenberg made blue meth, and that's all you get. You don't get green, asshole. But, so yeah, I mean, what the fuck
yeah.
else we got going on? Shit, wrestling's coming back, and Biomutant sucks, or whatever the hell the game is that you were
Biomutant
playing.
sucked balls. I took it back. I'm waiting on Ratchet and Clank to come out.
That's coming out. They pushed back Far Cry again.
October 1st.
Yeah, good lord. Speaking
I
of
was
Breaking Bad, hey, it's like we know what we're doing.
Segue. I went to GameStop and I asked if there was a special version of Far Cry 6 because I wanted a Giancarlo Esposito statue. They said they have it. It's sold separately from the game, so now I don't want it. And I asked him if he was fully nude in the statue, and they said no. So now I just don't want the statue anymore.
Just have it be like Michelangelo's David, but his face and head, like at the top of the statue.
His face and his built to scale, his thick, meaty hog.
There you go. So, what other games do we got coming out? Right before the show, I was getting my ass handed to me by Superman and Injustice 2, and I'm still kind of pissed about it. So, there you go. All right. Anyway, this is gonna get old real quick. Amusing himself. Fuck the fans and the listeners. We're doing this for us. Fuck you.
This is for me. Fuck you guys.
Yep. Anyway.
Oh man. Can't get mad at me. It's the robot saying it.
Yeah, that's the whole thing.
I've been replaying fucking Resident Evil for a while. So
7.
No, I'm on the 3 remake right now.
Okay. Well, that's
which
cool.
Incidentally is my favorite Resident Evil game.
The remake or the original?
I love the original. The remake's okay, even if it's a little short.
That's cool. V, you playing any games besides Supercard that you're having issues getting on?
Yeah, that's the only thing I've really had time to try to play. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's the cell phone. I don't know if it's the game itself. I don't know what the fuck it is.
Yeah.
Like, it's pissing me off too because it's funny. It
Play
won't count.
Pocket Pool, you sick fuck.
It won't count my play, but it'll take my fucking the extra thing that I bought. So I spent coins on getting the double point things.
Yeah.
So it'll take that, but it won't count. It'll get me through like to the 4th round as like I'm finishing up on that last match. It cuts into air, and I pop back on. The match is still there, but my extra thing's gone. So I like wasted all this money.
What is this on?
Nowhere. It's app on the phone. It's a WWE Supercard. Basically, you.
That.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that the one that's kind of like Candy Crush or some shit?
No, that's a different one.
Okay.
This is the one that's got the little cards that you raise their stats and everything.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I have seen that one.
We're on the same team. You can find us. Yeah, join our guild.
Speaking of cards, have you seen those videos of grown ass men fighting each other over Pokemon cards?
Yes, I have seen those.
That was on my list of news things to talk about. But since we're talking about cards now, fuck it.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, retailers have just straight up stopped selling Pokemon cards in stores because it's gotten that bad where people are fighting each other and like at a Target, someone pulled a gun out on somebody else.
In the parking lot, yeah. What the fuck? It's like
over a fucking children's card game.
Yeah, it's getting horrible again. Like Pokemon was like up there, and then it kind of died down, and then all of a sudden it's like, bam! It's like I don't know what it is. Here's the thing.
Yeah.
At least the Magic players know how to do it. They don't get themselves put on the media so that, like, you have to fucking. I mean, they still lock up Magic cards, but not as bad as Pokemon cards. You walk in and, like, find Pokemon cards, and they're behind, like, 3 gates, 2 armed guards, a dinosaur, a dinosaur, and fucking laser Gatling guns, like, guarding the Pokemon. You walk over to the Magic cards, you grab a box and walk out the store, and nobody cares.
Yeah, you can buy cigarettes easier than you can those fucking cards.
Right.
What the fuck's been going on with those? Is the value gone up or what?
Supply and demand. It's all it is. People started getting interested in it again, and it's like toilet paper. You know, people think it's going to be worth something, so they start hoarding it. And it's a ton of fucking guys that just keep them in the cases in their houses and then sell them back slowly back to everybody else. So,
yeah, over a children's card game. So that's. I hope you feel good about yourselves, whoever's doing that.
Well, I play Magic, so I don't fucking deal with Pokemon. I'm guilty by association, and that sucks. So whatever. No, all card games. I'm like, what the fuck?
I don't do that.
Yeah, it went digital, and I've been playing it digitally, so I don't have to carry around all these fucking cards or have somebody in front of me that I play with. So
Yeah.
You don't have to carry your cards and have me bully you and stuff.
Shit, I don't understand why you're not into it. It's all your fucking favorite shit.
Magic.
I've tried, but I can't fucking wrap my big stupid mind around it.
Dude, I got hooked back. It was a long time ago. I was visiting. I'd go over and visit my son, and they would have these like Friday night Magic. These people would get together, my ex and a bunch of other people, and play Magic. And I was like, okay. So first I started off because her middle 2 kids were getting into it, so I started buying some starter decks and building and playing with them and learning. And I got to the point where I got hooked, and I was like, every payday, I was bypassing buying cigarettes to buy decks of Magic cards. So like,
whoa!
You know that's bad.
Wow! You're just standing outside the comic shop, just scratching your chin. Y'all got any more starter packs?
Yeah.
No, I mean I'd go into Fred Meyer's, and I'd buy, like, when they would come out with the new expansions and stuff. I'd buy the starters of those, and then I'd buy the pre-built decks that they'd made from these different little series.
Let's see, I could either eat today or I could get a booster pack.
But then I went to some tournaments and stuff. Like, it was crazy. It was fun. The very first tournament I went to, it was like, I didn't realize what it was going to be. Like, it started at like 6 o'clock at night and went until like 3 in the morning.
Yeah, that's some hardcore shit too.
No, sorry, it was later than that because I was almost late for work.
The next day, you're like, oh, the sun. What is it? Oh God!
Just like you got
literally
fucking stumbling out of the bar, just bleary eyed and shit. Like, oh fuck, I gotta get to work.
It was like that. I literally got off of work, went to this card shop, and got out of this card shop and went to work.
Jesus!
But it was crazy. Like, I did better than I thought I would. I was playing against some like crazy people, but you have. I mean, I don't know how other tournaments work, but the few that I played, basically, you walk in, and it was the new werewolf and vampire set that came out.
Oh, and, yeah!
Oh man, I just heard fucking darkness pop.
Did you hear the shaking from the? Yeah. My wang just hit the desk at this. Oh yeah! And I remember that set.
So
fuck yeah!
You paid so much for this tournament. They walked up and handed you like a huge stack of packs. And you opened them up, and you had so much time to make a deck out of those cards.
Yeah.
So they provided all the land that you needed. It was just out of those cards you had to make your deck.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, this is cool. You know, it kind of leveled the playing field because, I mean, you got people out there that have like decks that are just like unbeatable. Like, they spend so much time and money on these decks that, like, it's like fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! And the fucking whatever. Like, you get
Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon.
Right. I mean, they just. I mean, their first turn they got you like almost dead, and then they fucking like toy with you. And I'm just
Yeah.
like, holy shit! That's why they like Magic has like their tournaments have like got so many rules now. There's so many cards that have been banned because they're like, yeah, that card's not fair. Yeah, we know we made it, but guess what?
The thing about Magic is crazy because they will throw out a card that does whatever, and someone will go through like all these other cards and find something that will directly manipulate whatever this other card does. And it's something that the people who made it didn't even intend for it to be able to do. So they're like, oh shit, what happened?
That's what I'm saying. They make this card and then they're like, yeah, you can't use it anymore because if you combine it with this card, you basically win the game in one turn.
Yeah, there's shit like that. I did a couple. I used to play every night back in California with Dexter Millhouse, was a wrestler that I came up with in California, and then I came out here and I went to one tournament.
I met him.
Yeah, he's probably been around out here. I don't know. He's talking about coming out and wrestling, but so we would play there every night, and I was just like friendly people that were from the neighborhood type of thing. But I played a tournament in Washington, and it was like a $20 buy-in, and they go around and, like you said, they hand you those decks, and then you pick one card and then you pass it to the next person. And I was like, oh shit! So I open up the new pack. I got the first pick of the card. I turn over, and it's like this $60 card right off the bat. I'm like, oh, I'm taking this one and I'm keeping it. And everyone looked and like, oh! I was like, I don't even fucking care if I lose this tournament now. I got this fucking card. So, but yeah.
Right now, fuckers.
Yeah, I used to carry a fucking vampire deck around with me. That's how bad it got for a while, because you just run into random folk that knew how to play.
Well, how bad I was.
What the is it like fucking Pokemon where you gotta... Oh, I see you have a card deck. Now I have to challenge you to a game, and you can't refuse because it'll hurt your honor.
That's exactly it.
Holy shit!
You're leading on. You know what it's about. Don't fucking lie.
Yeah, I carried all my decks in my backpack and everywhere I went because you never knew. I mean, I was playing at work. Like, it was so bad that my one of the ASMs was in the Magic too. He was actually the one that brought me to my first Magic tournament. But we would sit there, and he'd be like, "Hey, you want a quick game of Magic?" I'm like, "Sure, I can take a break." We'd go back there, and the next thing you know, like 3 hours later, it's like, oh, hey, dude, we got closed, man.
I do this same shit that the guys that I work with when I was working at Sears. We have our decks there, and it's like, hey, close off the rooms and just watch the cameras. Let's play some Magic. Yeah, you just fucking play that thing anywhere. It was fun. But shit got crazy, and everyone got weird, and now it's not as fun. Shit's expensive as hell.
My biggest thing exposure to it is V. I think you and Damon always played it at the shows, and then I used to go to this little convention. There's a little smaller convention called RadCon in Tri-Cities, Washington, and it was Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And the whole weekend, there'd just be this room of like guys playing Magic just all weekend. You'd go down to the lobby at 2 in the fucking morning, and these guys were still there playing Magic, and the room smelled like, it was the worst. Like, your eyes would burn walking into that room if you weren't used to it. And they would have like minions. They would have like designated minions who would like get them food or get them drinks or do this other shit for them. Empty the poo bucket.
No, check it out, dude. Like, my eyes got opened up to the world of Magic. It's not just fucking nerdy, sweaty dudes, dude. Some of these tournaments I went to, these chicks were hot, and you're like, how the fuck are they even what?
I believe it now. But in 2004, 2005, 2006, not so much.
These chicks were wiping dudes out, like, left and right. Like, they were fucking, like, good at Magic, dude.
And the guys had the biggest smiles on their faces when it was happening, too.
Yes, cranking off later. I'm gonna let her win.
Oh, she got me. Oh, you suck my battleship. Oh. Yeah. I learned, that's how I learned Magic, because there was this cute goth chick in high school. And she was playing it, and I'm like, hey. And she's like, hey. I'm like, teach me how. And she's like, okay. So there's like 3 goth people in high school. I was one of them. She was one of them, and she decided to date the one other fucking asshole that was. So. And it sucked because like he was a transfer. He came in and he had long blonde hair. And he looked like one of the kids from fucking Hanson, and we used to tease the shit out of him. And then he like went home for a weekend and fucking invoked the dark magics or some shit. And he came back on that Monday, and his hair was fucking like black, and he had like long jacket and fucking leather and all this other crazy shit. And so we called him Marilyn Hanson for the longest fucking time.
And his name was Dylan Klebold.
Yeah, you never know. Shit, that happened after I was out of high school, but...
Holy shit, really?
I think so. I think so. I started, yeah, fuck yeah, I am. When was that? I saw the high school.
Wasn't it like 97 or 98?
Well, if it was 97, then no. If it was 98, then no. I was in high school when they were, so...
God, we all have fucking magic. Yeah, we all have magic information box in front of us.
Oh, really? Yeah. Oh, I know. Just out there talking about magic again. It was 99, April 420, 1999.
Shit, of course it was 420.
That's right. Because Heil Hitler. That's why.
When did you... somebody's going to isolate that now. We're canceled.
Because Zach had to go and say it. Get Pornbot to say it. That way it's okay.
It's Pervbot.
Pervbot's alright. Pornbot.
I'd appreciate it. You appreciate it if you said their real name.
Their real? Oh, yeah. Pervbot. There you go.
You know what? I'm not even going to get him to say that.
Okay.
Fuck right off. I typed it in. I was like, "Nah, we're not doing this."
Well, I mean, if it's like
Jojo Rabbit,
I saw him it's hilarious, but you know,
I saw him typing it in. Jojo Rabbit's a fucking hilarious movie.
So yeah, it was April 20th in 1999. So I was 1 year out of high school.
Fuck, you're old.
People looked at me real different after that too. I was like, "What? Leave me alone. What the fuck?" But you know,
I figured they'd be nicer to you.
No, they were like finger on the button, ready to call the cops or mall security or whatever, you know.
I still do every time I see you walk up.
Well, like, who's that asshole? Oh, it's just darkness.
It's 100 degrees outside. He gets out of his car with his leather jacket and his sunglasses.
Fuck you. So?
I was going to say you're mad because he's right. You can't wear shorts and a tank top because A, he's got enough hair that'll just, it doesn't even matter if he wears fucking short sleeves or long sleeves.
Okay.
And then if he wears shorts, his legs are so fucking neon white it'll blind everybody within a 10-mile radius.
Oh, okay. When I was living on my own, my sister lived in the same apartments as me. And she's like, "Hey, I'm going to the grocery store. You want to go?" I was like, "Okay." And so not thinking, I just walk out of my house and she's like, "You need to go back inside right now." I'm like, "What?" She's like, "Change your clothes, something, one thing." And I'm like, "Why?" And I look down and I have a pair of combat boots on, a pair of camouflage shorts, a white beater tank top, and a bald head. And I'm like, "Yeah, I understand now. I'll go back inside and put on a sweater."
Yeah,
so,
probably not a good look.
I didn't even realize it, but yeah, shit like that you got to keep an eye out for sometimes. She's like, go back inside and just change one thing. Just put on a t-shirt so you look like a metalhead, put on pants so you just look like some fucking regular dude, or put on some sneakers or flip-flops and let's get the fuck out of here.
I was gonna say, if you put on jeans, you just look like everybody's dad.
Yeah, well, you know. Is that what your dad looks like? My dad doesn't look like that. My dad looks like fucking, I don't know. Looks.
I never met my dad, so I don't know.
I was going to say.
Oh, jeez. I didn't know that, so I apologize. Jeez.
Prick.
Now we have. My parents are dead. Thanks for bringing that back up. It's like, oh, goddamn, I'm sorry.
Who knows? My dad's
basically Batman.
dead. I've never met him.
Oh, well, I don't know.
Thanks for opening up those wounds, Darkness.
Well, I am old. I could be your daddy.
So I don't
say it like that.
So I don't know my biological father. So who knows if he's dead or alive? My first stepdad's dead. And my second one's on the way. So.
All right, this took a turn for the dark.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Dark just brought it up.
No, fuck you.
I am your daddy.
Thank you, Pornbot.
I am your daddy.
There you go. All right, so, but yes,
I am your daddy.
Jesus, can't get a word in edgewise. Fucking Pornbot took a goddamn show away from us. Is it Pornbot? What is it? Pervbot.
It's Pervbot.
Pervbot. That's fine. Okay, I'll have to write it down. So, but yeah, I did see all those crazy psychos, and the funny thing is, they all look the same. Like the same looking person was cloned, and they all ran in to grab magic cards or Pokemon cards.
It's all like fat suburban dads.
Yeah, I'm just, what the fuck? Is it, we're gonna be rich, I'm sending the kids to college. Okay, whatever. And then you hear that other story about that poor kid who was selling his fucking Pokemon cards so that he could afford his dog's surgery. I was like, oh, dude, what the hell? You know, I felt bad. His dog was sick, and they had to take it to the vet, and they couldn't afford the surgery that it needed. And so he's selling his Pokemon collection away. I'm like, oh, man. So luckily, I guess Pokemon or Nintendo or somebody found out, and they're like, here you go, kid. Here's all the cards that you sold off. Here's some extra bonus cards, and we're going to take care of your dog. And I was like, oh, there's still good companies out there. That was nice. But, so, yeah, we're just going to depress everyone with bad dog stories and
it's
dead parents.
Corner.
Yeah.
Pokemon came a long way from being the devil's card game that taught slaverism and
No, it's still the devil's card game. You just gotta talk to Christians about it.
No, that's cribbage.
Same with Magic.
Oh yeah, they still hate that, and Dungeons and Dragons, and all that stuff.
Well, Metal. I think Lord of the Rings was actually on that, even though now people swear it's a allegory for the Bible.
Yeah. Tolkien was woke, and all this other stuff is now, they just interpret it however they want. So, speaking of Lord of the Rings, how about that shit show over at Amazon?
Is there any news on it? Because I've been hearing like off and on stuff about it. What have you been hearing?
It's not going well. They're trying to make it Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones. And people who like Lord of the Rings and stuff, it's like it's not like that. You don't need naked people running around and being all
really don't
bloody and gory, and
I like nudity. I like blood and gore. Just don't do it in my Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. Just not with the hobbits.
I'll be very upset if I see hobbits banging each other.
I mean, come on. Peter Dinklage was enough for you, huh?
Well, yeah. Peter Dinklage is too much for me.
Yeah. So, I don't know. They're still trying to get it off the ground, and there's all kinds of problems with all the Tolkien estate and all that good stuff. But,
I figured they'd be all over trying to make more money.
Yeah. It's just, stick with the boys, and that's it, basically. Invincible, yeah. The ones that they're doing well are going well. I mean, they're picking properties that are known for being grotesque violence and sex and all that, and they're doing well with that. But you can't do that with everything.
We're gonna do a series like we've had serious success with all the series of what if superheroes were shitty? So let's do what if the Lord of the Rings characters were shitty people?
Yeah. Like Gandalf's a fucking drunk pedophile, and
Gandalf likes to fuck the hobbits. Like every time one of the hobbits speaks out of line, Aragorn just backhands one of them.
Well, from what I'm hearing, it's supposed to be a prequel to the Lord of the Rings trilogy. So it's like Aragorn's parents or some shit, like he was just the king.
Slanging that dick around.
Yeah, that kind of thing. But I guess, if you can bring Liv Tyler back, fuck it, I'm all for it.
Isn't she like 80 now?
No.
Why did you get so mad?
She's not. She's a beautiful flower. Shut up.
She's still hot as long as you don't start looking like Steven Tyler.
I was going to say, she looks more like her dad now.
I don't know. Steven Tyler's got a pretty mouth.
Jesus.
It took a second for somebody to say something.
Take all three of our dicks at once.
and still have room.
For one of Big V's nuts.
It's just one
Just
beanbag
one.
chair. That's it.
It'll look like that guy who put the billiard balls in his mouth.
Oh, the Ripley's Believe It or Not?
Yes.
Speaking of nuts, I fell down a rabbit
I don't like
hole.
that.
No,
Whoa!
I don't like where this is going.
I'm interested. I'm sold.
no, I went to lunch the other day, and
Oh!
Oh, it's getting better.
so I'll turn on YouTube just to pass the half hour away or whatever, and I find something that's like kind of like suggested there, and it was like the anatomy of the body, like what alcohol really does to you. So I'm like, okay. So I click on that, and all of a sudden, how it gives all the suggestions to the side. It got into like fucking. They took like real bodies and like cadavers and cut them in half and shit. Well, at one point they got into the scrotum and the fucking. So like I got to see what a ball really looks like out of the sack.
Oh, God.
Huh.
It's not anything like I imagined.
It's like a peeled grape.
What did you imagine, like a golf ball or what?
It was different, way different than what I saw, and like I don't know, it was weird.
I mean, it affected you enough that you had to bring it up and talk about your experience on like a national audience.
Hey, it was the first time I saw. They're like, we're going to remove the nut from the sack now, and they should like jiggle it around and pull it out. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Whoa!
See, back when I was a kid, I used to sell videotapes in high school for money.
Oh,
So one of my biggest sellers was Traces of Death. And
was Traces of Death or Faces of Death?
Okay, so they had Faces of Death like in the 70s and 80s, but in the 90s they had one called Traces of Death. And it was actual all real footage, like from the beginning to the end, and they played like death metal music in the background. And yeah, pretty much. And the first one, episode or tape 1 or whatever the hell it was, they had a female to male sex change operation, and they did the same kind of thing where they slit it open, they pulled everything apart, and then in the second one they had a female to male sex change operation that they had, and you got to see the like medicinal or the medical grade testicle thing that they put in there to make it, it was just like, think of like a breast implant but the size of a grape. That's basically what it was. So it was interesting though. I'm sitting there eating pizza and dubbing tapes, and my mom walks in and almost had a heart attack. So it's like, what the hell? I'm like, well, I'm dubbing.
Well, they showed that on an episode of South Park too.
Oh, did they?
Oh yeah.
Darkness is sitting there in his boxers, his combat boots, eating pizza, dubbing.
Yeah.
I just looked up the Wikipedia because I never heard of Traces of Death, and they showed some gnarly shit. The suicide of Bud Dwyer.
Bud Dwyer, yep, that one's on there. And then
shit.
You remember the Judas Priest trial, where those kids were listening to Judas Priest and they got drunk and they went and shot themselves at the playground.
No.
And then they tried to blame Judas Priest for satanic subliminal messages in the records that made them do it.
I thought everybody during that period got blamed for satanic shit.
Yeah, well, they showed the guy, like one of the guys died, but the other one survived, and his face is like tore up. I mean, it's like Arse face, but in real life, from Preacher. Like the dude shot himself in the face, but he lived, and I'm like, oh Jesus. So yeah, it's some good stuff on there, man. I'll dub them off for you and send them over. You can watch it with the kids. It'll be great. Yeah,
it's fine. I don't really want to.
Pizza and a movie.
I'm going through it, and they had one as soon as 2000, and I didn't know that. But they got like HIW Backyard Wrestling on there.
What happened on that?
Oh, these guys, like they had a documentary called The Backyard that did a small thing on them. If it's the same thing that I'm thinking of, that they were like ultra violent, but all these guys are untrained in the backyard, so they're fucking slicing each other up with pizza cutters and really punching each other in the fucking head and shit.
Always a good time.
And I'm pretty sure all of them are either in jail, have hepatitis, or crippled by now.
Jesus.
Always a good time that traces of death, you know.
Yeah. Well, this is the bummer corner episode.
Yeah, seriously. What the hell?
Well, I'm going to talk about happy news because
bring some happy news, please.
Yeah, a fan named Crowleywood made a GoldenEye remake from top to bottom with the Far Cry 5 engine.
Where is this and how do I obtain it?
Look, so it's in the Far Cry 5 map editor, and I'd say you got to look for it there. But it looks real. I haven't downloaded it myself yet, but it looks really fucking good.
Not Far Cry 5. Okay, so that's the one with the cultists.
Yeah.
Okay. That one's got a great engine on it, so that's got to be.
But you can't even tell like any part of Far Cry, like even the cradle, the last episode looks fucking amazing.
Yeah, I always loved going and killing fucking Sean Bean every time. It was like a quick level that, you know, once you beat it, you could go back and play it again. I'm like, I'm gonna go kill Sean Bean real quick. Yay, he's dead. So, spoilers for GoldenEye, Jesus, if you haven't seen it, sorry.
It's a fucking 30-year-old movie, yeah.
Is it now? God dang, now you're making me feel old.
Probably not that old, but
30. No, it's not 30. Please say it's not 30. Jesus. No, I see it right now. It looks really good. If I played on the PC, I would like totally get this.
You should download the Far Cry 5 map editor.
I have Far Cry 5 on Xbox, so I can't. I hate it. All right.
You hate Far Cry 5?
No, I hate it that I can't, you know.
Oh. I don't know if the map editor is a separate thing, though.
Jesus. GoldenEye came out in 95. Oh, my God.
The movie or the game?
The movie. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, the game came out in like 96 or 97.
Still. Anyway. 97.
Still considered one of the best games.
Oh, yeah. It was definitely the best game on 64, for sure.
Yeah.
And then you're like, maybe of all time. It's probably one of the best first-person shooters of all time, for sure.
I remember that was like the first game that I got like legit mad at because I tried beating it on what was the hardest one? Special Agent or 00 Agent?
Oh yeah.
I tried beating it on the hardest level and it was fucking impossible.
00 Agent. Yeah, that was hard. And then you got the golden gun and all that shit. And then you play with your friends, and it was that weird split screen where they would cheat and look at where you were.
Yeah.
And some asshole would always pick Oddjob, and you're like, you motherfucker! And then you do slappers only, and then you're like, fuck you, asshole.
No, we had this is the rule in my place. You couldn't pick Oddjob.
Yeah, that was the rule at a lot of people's places. That's the name of the episode now. House rules, no Oddjob. Shit. Yeah, GoldenEye
think it was a blowjob reference.
Everyone thinks that's something dirty until, you know, you gotta watch the episode, assholes.
Yep. Keeping in video game stuff, CD Projekt Red has done two kind of weird, stupid things this week.
Yeah.
They released a bug montage of Cyberpunk on their YouTube.
A what?
Montage of all the bugs in Cyberpunk.
They've done it themselves.
All the funny bugs.
Okay.
Yeah, kind of like America's Funniest Videos, where they're just like, "Hey, look how stupid this thing was that we made and sunk a bunch of money into."
Look
and
at all the stupid shit that you guys paid for. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah. And apparently they're saying fuck fixing all that because they released a statement saying they started a brand new AAA game project that they won't say what it is, but that's just like, really, just probably fix the one you got right now first.
Well, I had read that they're overhauling the what the hell is it, open world stuff in Cyberpunk. So I don't know. I'm hoping they do that, but what the hell?
We'll see.
But yeah, what the hell? If they just fucking give up on that game, I'm gonna be so pissed. Fuck
A
them.
lot of people are going to be.
Yeah, fuck them, man. Fuck them.
They burned up a lot of goodwill with this one.
Yeah, they used to be like very well regarded, and I mean, you get people like EA and shit out there who constantly just fuck the fans. And then CG Projekt Red, because of The Witcher, were always pretty well regarded, and now they're fucking it up, man. So I'm not cool with that.
Oh, man.
So yeah.
So, did we know, did you know Conan O'Brien's fucking retiring this year?
Yeah, we had talked about it before.
Yeah, it's fucking official that his last guest will be Jack Black.
Oh,
For some
really?
reason.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I know, I just saw that and I was just like, really? Really?
Oh, they should bring back Andy for that episode if he's not already there.
Andy's been back.
Has he? I
Yeah,
don't.
it's been ever since he moved to TBS. He's been back.
Oh, okay. Well, that's. So, Conan, you were the last of the good late night shows because I can't think of a single one that's good now.
It's sure as fucking Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah, it's not Jimmy Kimmel either. So what the hell?
Jimmy Kimmel's too fucking hung up on politics right now.
Yeah.
All he fucking talks about it gets boring.
What's that one chick? She got canceled. Her late night show. Forget her name now. Ali Singh something? What the hell is it? A Little Late with. Yeah, if you haven't heard of it, don't worry. Not many people did. But so
if you haven't heard about it, neither have we.
So she got canceled, and Conan's retiring, and I don't know. There's gonna be some voids in that late night.
Like like Stephen Colbert maybe, but I think the time of the late night host is gone.
Yeah, I mean Leno barely kept it going. Conan and Letterman were like in the thick of it, but then yeah, it's pretty much the end of it.
I think, yeah, ever since NBC kind of fucked over Letterman, I think it kind of like middled out for a while, and then Letterman was like the guy for the longest time, and then I think Conan was going up there, even though he was the late night show.
Yeah.
But and then Conan had his own thing, had his own show on TBS after Leno fucked him over, and then I think like you said, I think he's probably the last great like late night host we'll ever see.
Oh yeah, that whole format's pretty much dead because everyone just watches shit whenever. So
Yeah,
it's like you don't have to stay up late to watch Saturday Night Live. You don't have to stay up late to, watch any of the late night broadcasters or anything like that. So
speaking of Saturday Night Live, I watched a video of a guy who watched one episode of Saturday Night Live from the very first episode to now.
Mm-hmm.
And he straight up was just like, Saturday Night Live hasn't been funny since the fucking 90s. Or the early 2000s. It was the early 2000s.
Yeah, Sandler, Rock, Farley, all of them, Will Ferrell, when all of them were on there.
I'll put Will Ferrell.
Yeah, that's right when it kind of, that's when it dwizzled out, and that was it. That was the end of it. I can't think of anyone that's been funny on there since then. There might be like one or two. I think, isn't Keenan or Kel or something from the...
the fat one, I don't remember.
Oh, you can't say that.
The husky fellow.
There you go. The Good Burger guy. The other, yeah.
They're both Good Burger guys.
I know. One of the Good Burger guys is on there. So
they rehashed that skit for Saturday Night Live.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, it was weird.
Yeah, it was weird.
He was still doing he was like clearly in his 50s, but he was still doing the 90s teenager thing.
Oh yeah. And welcome to Good Burger. This is Good Burger. How you Good Burger? Yeah, I remember that whole thing. But
Apparently you don't. Jesus.
I know. Well, that was your era, youngin. So fucking
Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order?
There you go. He's older than both of us, so I got no excuse. Shit. You remember Fridays? You don't remember that. None of us were alive for Fridays. One that had
Fridays.
Michael Richardson on there. Michael Richards. No. Kramer. I don't know.
Kramer? The racist?
Yeah, this was back before. This is like in the 70s. And it was supposed to be like Saturday Night Live, but it was on Friday. And they had Andy Kaufman on there, and he off card. He went off book, and he just starts fucking with everybody.
Oh, that's what that was?
That's what that was.
I've seen that. I've seen the clip, and then I saw them reference it on Man of the Moon, and I saw the clip like a dozen times, and I never knew what that show was.
Yeah, it was a show. It was a short-lived show, and this is like the most famous thing that ever happened on that show, other than having Michael Richards on there, was when Andy Kaufman was the guest, and he just started going off on like random stuff. And Michael Richards gets up and goes and grabs the cue card and walks it over and like throws it at Andy Kaufman.
Well, he was kind of a... Before we found out he was a racist, he was kind of a prick anyway.
Michael Richards? Yeah, he kind of had that about him. I remember the first time I actually saw him was in UHF.
UHF.
Yeah, Stanley Spadowski. He was just the fucking janitor guy. You ever seen UHF, Zach?
I don't think so.
Get the hell out of here. That's like Weird Al Yankovic's only movie. And it's fucking hilarious still.
Weasels? We don't need no stinking weasel.
Badgers? We don't need no stinking badgers. Today, we're teaching poodles how to fly. He just fucking throws the dog out the window and it lands. It's like, arf, 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 wham! He's like, oh man. I've watched UHF one too many times, I think. But
I love that movie.
Fuck, apparently.
Well, he had like his satire stuff, his like how he would do song parodies. He'd have movie parodies on there, and he had like Conan the Librarian. He's wearing like this super buffed up suit, and this guy walks up, and he's in a library. He's got the big ass sword. He's like, these books are a little late. And he just picks up the sword and chops the fucking guy in half, like splits him straight down the center. It's just shit like that when you're like in elementary school is the shit. It's just funny as hell. So there you go. All right.
That's what
Pervbot liked it.
Don't they do I Want My MTV outside?
Yeah, they do the Dire Straits video, and they do Indiana Jones and Rambo, and all kinds of parodies and stuff. But it's a good movie if you haven't seen it. Very 80s.
I might actually check it out. Yeah, so it's probably gonna be corny, but I like 80s cheese.
Yeah, it's one of those kind of movies. So look it up if you get a chance. It's good stuff. So, but yeah, what other video game shit do we got? Anything?
My last thing I saw was China, and this is going to be a fun one. So China, cover your ears, John Cena.
Ouch!
No.
V, you're a vicious fuck.
Well, no. Yeah,
you almost baited into it.
Like, I want to be mad, but I know what you're doing, so fuck you.
So, all right, China.
China. is now forcing game developers to put in ID checks because younger people in China apparently are playing, or the Chinese government thinks they're playing too many video games. So now game developers have to put in ID checks, which will limit people under 18 to 90 minutes a day during the week and 180 minutes on the weekend.
Isn't that amazing? I mean,
yeah.
Fuck.
But the Chinese government's just like, we think you guys are playing too many video games, so we're just gonna force developers to do this now.
We are communist and you will listen to us. Okay. they're not getting enough labor out of the kids yet. So, you know,
Well,
90
see, yeah.
minutes, nothing else.
The less time they're on the video games, the more time they are in the salt mines.
Yeah, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
They make iPhones over there? Is that the one where they have to have the nets on the buildings because people are jumping?
You want to get away from work that easily?
That's it. That's exactly it. They have these nets all around all the buildings so people can't suicide off the top of them.
That'd be the only safety precaution I've seen, because I've seen some horrible shit from like Chinese security cameras where they don't take safety for no reason.
Yeah, like someone's arms get caught in a machine and they just got to keep working around it. And it's like, they're like, oh no, Ping just got sucked up into the fucking mangler.
Oh well, I got a quota to make.
Yeah. They just leave it running. And they get like a 5-minute break so they can hose it down and they just got to keep fucking making whatever the hell it is. Jesus, man.
Well, there's the one where the dude's like pant leg got caught in some fucking machine, and it like spins him around for 3 minutes, and this dude is fucking dead because it's a high-powered machine. And he's just fucking whap, 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 and he's just a blood stain by the end of it before anybody notices and turns the fucking thing off.
Fucking terrible, man.
Or they're working at a construction. They're putting a building together, and they're lifting up this whole big thing of pipes. And these guys who aren't wearing vests or hard hats, which wouldn't have really helped this one guy because the strap breaks and crushes him.
Ugh, good lord.
Yeah. And then the other guy, like, is in shock for like half a second and then just goes to work moving the pipes.
Jeez. Zach's going to get a knock on the door and then he's going to go silent, so be careful. He can't say anything about China.
Pretty soon I'm going to have to put a YouTube video up of me apologizing.
I like that tweet you sent to John Cena and blinked 3 times.
Oh, yeah. Good God. I guess the movie's starting to come back now after he made the apology. Like, it was
good.
tanking. And then, like, he sent out the apology, and they're like, okay, John Cena, you have appeased us. And boom, here it comes. Starts making money again, so.
I didn't get a reply to that. I don't know.
You imagine the amount of shit he's gotten? Vince alone.
It is good.
Oh, this is funny.
What's good? What
Vince,
are you talking about?
I don't know.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
I've just been saying, I've been following it, and it was pretty good.
Oh,
all the
yeah.
shit he's been getting off of it.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Like, what I posted was like the least of what was said.
Fucking guy. And he, like I said, there's so many funny as hell people that have gone through and redubbed it with, they put different closed captions at the bottom. He's talking about, I am sorry, I must beg for forgiveness from the Chinese people. I have unleashed gremlins upon you. They just eat and they eat and eat and eat. And then I bathe them a bath after midnight. Yeah, just shit like that. So it's, I don't know. It's hilarious because
I was looking at this one thing because I was just looking through John Cena's Twitter now, and he posts the one that says, "We all make mistakes. This does not mean we are mistakes." And somebody posts, "Did Chairman Z tell you to tweet this?"
Winnie the Pooh.
Oh, I'm sending you guys this. Hold on.
Uh-oh. Don't refer to him as Winnie the Pooh, or else they send people to your house.
We're gonna get shut down in China.
Yeah, so they'll just disconnect.
Why is there a bunch of Chinese vans outside of Darkness's place?
Okay, never mind. That joke didn't go over well. Anyway.
I was gonna say, did you mute yourself?
Yeah, I just hit the mute button. But yeah, John Xinya with the X-I in it. John Xinya. Yeah. That's still funny though. How dare you refer to a country as a country, you son of a bitch. We're not going to play your movie here now. Huh? What? What's going on? But, you know, evidently he's way into Chinese investments and stuff like that. He should have known. I mean, I wouldn't. I don't deal with China. I didn't learn Mandarin so I could do business with them. So, whatever. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got fucking concentration camps in your country. I tend not to really, pay too much attention to what you're contributing to the world.
Yeah, exactly.
Speaking of it, I got I don't know, that picture you just sent me. Did you guys happen to catch the boxing match this week?
Oh, yes,
I
I
If you
didn't,
can,
but
did.
I
if
heard
you,
about
I'm
it.
so glad I didn't pay for it.
if you call it a boxing match, it was a love fest.
It was.
I heard, I
Uh,
heard, I heard Mayweather
Mayweather got a
actually knocked.
couple.
I heard he actually knocked out fucking what's his face that had to hold him up, so it didn't look like he got
Yeah,
knocked out.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, that's what a
It
lot of people are
like
saying.
he no, there was straight up. He popped him once, and you could see uh,
Jake
dude get all
Paul, Jake,
wobbly. Like
whatever.
was it Jake? It was one of those two. You see him get all wobbly leg, and he falls on Mayweather. And I thought Mayweather was going to lay him down, but no, Mayweather was just holding him up.
God.
I don't care what the hell they say. Mayweather fucked him up.
It was just like an exhibition match. It was just a money grab. It was all this stuff, and then he still fucking knocked him out.
Yeah,
Like Jake Paul just fucking took it
like
right on the chin.
like this. The kid, like all of his boxing matches so far have been against like a basketball player, and then what was the other kid? The other guy. The other guy was some who's not a combat sports guy, and he's beaten them both, of course. And then he gets in the ring with an actual boxer and gets his shit rocked.
Yeah, I mean, you could tell that it was a very exhibition-y exhibition. I mean, they weren't. Mayweather would have fucking killed him in a second if he wanted to, but he went. He wanted the money. He wanted the payoff, and they call him Money Mayweather for a reason. So you know, he just kind of they slapped each other around for a little bit. I mean, Jake Paul tried to get in there and like, yeah, Mayweather just moved
Try to
out of
get
the
stupid.
way. Yeah, he's
Yeah,
like, I'm gonna take
just
him down.
danced around him.
Okay,
It's
buddy.
like, the fuck you are. Hop, 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 hop.
Yeah. So yeah, that was just funny. And then I guess people had a bunch of issues trying to watch it. Like it was streaming and then the stream stopped, and shit like that. So it's just funny. The whole thing was a shit show from start to finish.
After the fight, they took everybody's money who paid for the show and who was in the arena and put it into a big pile and lit it on fire.
That's pretty much what you were doing if you paid for this damn thing. So
Fuck
yeah,
all that.
yeah,
Uh, they introduced Jensen Ackles' Soldier Boy. Images of him.
yeah. They got images of him. This is the boys, by the way. We're kind of jumping around
The
everywhere.
boys. They're jumping around again. Fuck it.
Yeah. So
I just saw it pop up and I was just like, yeah, let's do that.
yeah, Jensen Ackles. I'm good with
There's
that.
Jensen Ackles with a good picture of Soldier Boy pissing himself.
Yeah, I hope they do that character justice. But the characters are getting a lot more screen time than they did page time in this from the books. So
Yeah, like Homelander's like the first couple issues isn't really in it that much.
yeah, yeah, it's mostly establishing the actual boys and woman.
Yeah,
Is it the woman, the girl, the what? Yeah, whatever.
the girl, the female, something.
Female. There you go. Oh, it's been a while since I've read it, but yeah, it's good to see that they're getting out those littler characters and putting bigger names behind them as far as actors and actresses playing them. So it kind of gives you the hope that they're going to stick around for a little bit and it's going to be different enough that you'll keep your attention. So, but to kind of piggyback off of that, I watched Jupiter's Legacy. I watched most of Jupiter's Legacy. I
And
couldn't
what did you think of it?
I couldn't fucking get through that. That was ridiculously slow and boring. And it only got one season, thankfully. But unfortunately, it didn't cover the whole story, like the good stuff. So, fuck them. That's what I have to say. There's my review for Jupiter's Legacy on Netflix. They canceled it before they finished the story, and it wasn't that great of a story anyway. At least the story they were telling. So,
Yeah, I haven't picked that up. I don't know. It's just it wasn't catching my fancy. The only thing I've really been keeping up on is Superman and Lois.
Yeah. That came
Um,
back finally, right?
right,
Yeah.
and then well, The Flash. I've been watching that, but then I watched what was it? Third season of A Haunting or The Haunted or something on Netflix.
Hmm.
It's a cool
Man,
little man. What?
well, you finish your thought before I shit on the show.
I think it's a cool little. I mean, it's somebody's story. And they make a little movie kind of film it, kind of like a unsolved mysteries type of thing.
Yeah.
Some of the episodes are like dragged and lagged, and the people are like, "Oh," it's like, oh god, I fell asleep during those ones. But I mean, some of them were pretty cool.
They're cool stories. I don't believe for a second that any of them are real.
Yeah, I'm not saying I believe they're real.
Like,
I just think.
Okay. Yeah, they're good stories, but I don't believe for 1 second that any of them are. Like, there's the one in the third season where, like, or not the first season, I think it was, where the dad and the mom were like serial killers.
Yeah.
Do you remember that? Our mom and dad are serial killers, and then instead of just moving out and not dealing with them, we let our kids stay there on the weekends or some shit.
Uh huh. And then
Yeah, no.
here in the third one, it was the two pot smoking hippies who have the house that homie was like torturing people with razor blades and dropping them down in the. Did you watch the third season?
I didn't watch the third season. My wife, she's the one who's into it. I hate it when it's like, oh yeah, this is all real, but it's like obviously not really.
Right. No, I think it's a cool little story. By all means, excuse me, sorry.
Jesus, V. You gonna fall asleep on us again?
No, that was me coming home from work. But anyways,
Logan Paul wore a shiny Charizard Pokemon card as his jewelry in his boxing match, which makes him hate him even more.
Was it Logan Paul? Is that who that was? Fuck.
It was Logan Paul.
I'll probably get fucking text messages about this one.
But yeah,
from Logan.
Other than that, haven't really done any more any series.
So now that we've gotten to the TV portion of the episode, are we going to talk about Grizzly Smith?
Let's talk about Grizzly Adams.
Grizzly Adams, that's like people was saying. But all right, so Dark Side of the Ring
did have a beard.
Yeah. I watched Ultimate Warriors, and I watched Grizzly Smith. Fucking jerks. Grizzly Smith. And Grizzly Smith is fucking terrible. So that guy's a bastard.
Like we all saw fucking Beyond the Mat, and we knew Grizzly Smith was kind of a piece of shit, but man, what a fucking monster.
Well, in the Jake the Snake documentary that they had years ago, Pick Your Poison, he talked about it too, and I was like, what? And like he touched on it. He didn't get in depth. And they didn't have any of his brothers and sisters in it. So
Grizzly Smith touched a lot of things too.
Yeah, I kind of set
Mostly
that one up,
girls.
didn't I? So yeah, Grizzly Smith is the father. In case you guys didn't know, the father of Jake the Snake, the father of Sam Houston, and the father of Rockin' Robin, and then the father of a random trucker guy. So he was on the episode too. But yeah, and he was just a fucking abusive asshole that had a thing for little kids, little girls. And I guess Rockin' Robin too, but fuck, man.
Like, I think you hit the nail on the head when you said when Vice, right before the episode, was like, hey, this one's going to get kind of rough.
Yeah, when Vice has to put up a disclaimer before the episode, you know it's going to be bad.
And Vice is a network that routinely covers war crimes.
Yeah. It's just fucking terrible, the stuff that he did.
And
And
like
then go
all
what?
week they've been putting up like special thank you to Jake Roberts and his family for opening up about this, and everybody's been talking about how fucking just him being a horrible child molesting piece of shit.
Yeah, so I guess he murdered some kid too. he murdered.
Yeah,
Fuck.
that happened. That part I
Yeah.
didn't see coming.
Yeah, just out of nowhere, possibly put him in the incinerator and shit.
Wow.
You didn't watch
like,
it, V?
Yeah.
No, I haven't seen that one yet.
Oh yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, that one was fun because like Friday I had to wake up early and get ready for work, and I had some time to kill. And then my wife wakes up and she's like, "Hey, the new Dark Side of the Ring came out. You want to watch it?" I go, "Oh yeah, it's about Grizzly Smith, so fuck it, why not?" And then that was a great mood to get into before work.
Yeah, that's gotta be a fucked up headspace to be in.
Well, I have to go try to play fake nice with old people.
So what are you doing now for work?
I work at a restaurant. I'm still working in the restaurant business. I picked up a supervisor job.
Oh shit!
Oh God!
Imagine Zach as a boss. Good God!
At a chain restaurant that I don't think I want to talk about.
He's working
same
at
reason you don't want to talk about
Applebee's.
yours.
He's McDonald's.
It rhymes with Schmed Schmabin.
Alright, shit. Well, that's alright. Congrats on that, I guess.
I didn't. It's not that place either.
Oh, okay.
It's Wendy's.
So, yeah, but is there any more episodes of Dark Side of the Ring? I mean, I know they listed them off once, but...
I think the last one is next week. I want to say it's Dynamite Kid, so, going from one incredibly shitty person to the next.
Yeah. Let me check it here.
Grizzly Smith died in 2010. Rest in piss, you motherfucker.
It's amazing how many of these people, like, we watched as kids or whatever, and we find out later that they're pieces of shit. Like, fuck a Fabulous Moolah. Like, what the hell?
Whoa!
She was basically a fucking Adam and pimping out the girls.
Oh, yeah.
Good God,
they're doing
man.
Dynamite Kid. Ooh, they're doing a plane ride from hell.
Yeah.
That would be a good one.
They're doing a Chris Canyon, a Luna Vachon, XPW, FMW.
They're doing all that already?
Yeah,
they are.
They got them all.
Wow.
It could be a good season. Chris Canyon. Everyone's heard me fucking just gush over him, literally and figuratively. But I fucking love that guy. That dude's fucking watching his shit was amazing. Chris Canyon was probably one of the most underrated, underutilized guys.
Tragically underrated.
Yes, he would come up with shit that I have never seen and had never seen after him. It was amazing.
And it sucks because he was just like 20 years too early. If he was an openly gay man today, he'd be pushed to the fucking moon.
That too, yeah. I don't think it had anything to do with. I mean, when he was in WCW,
it had a lot to do with that. Not when he was in WCW. Yeah. I think when he was in WWE, it had a lot to do with it.
Yeah, that might have been the spot, but at WCW, man, him and as Mortis was awesome, and then him with Raven was fucking hilarious, and I love that. I wanted to I wish they would put out a figure or a compilation or something on that guy, some kind of DVD. They don't do that anymore, but
they're doing the WWF steroid trial.
Yes.
Which was so bad that Stephanie McMahon on live TV equated it to the 9/11 attacks.
What? Okay.
I didn't know that.
I don't think I did.
Oh my God. So on the 9/11 episode of SmackDown, 9/11 happened, and then on a Tuesday, I think it was, and then I think Friday, or Thursday or Friday, one of the two, SmackDown came out. And then they did the Talking Heads segment where they all have to talk about how it's affected them, and just give a few words of encouragement to help people around. Stephanie McMahon goes on there and says, several years ago, the U.S. government tried to take down my family, much like these terrorists tried to take down America. And she was talking about the steroid trial and equated the terrorist attack to that steroid trial.
Oh, jeez. That's
Are we talking the same steroid trial that they threw the Ultimate Warrior under the bus with?
Yeah, that was funny you bring that up, because I finally got to see the Ultimate Warrior Dark Side of the Ring, and then right after that I watched the A&E Ultimate Warrior.
Uh-huh.
And
it's very different things.
Yeah, it's funny because the fuck is that?
That's not me.
Like a banjo music in the background.
You ever see Deliverance?
No shit. So the A&E one had Warrior's second wife that died when he died. They were married, and Dark Side of the Ring had his first wife that he fucking cheated on, and she took everything. It was very different. Very different versions of his life story. It was kind of interesting to see, and what the fuck?
There's people moving around in the house. Sorry.
Oh, and they're playing banjo music?
He lives on a fucking hippie commune somewhere. I don't know. But yeah, so it was interesting to see that the two different versions of the same guy's life, and one of them was smearing the shit out of him, and the other one was like trying to praise him and hold him up. But neither version covered his time in WCW, which I found amazing.
I found weird, yeah.
Yeah. So, in the Dark Side of the Ring, the people that were shitting on him, it was Bischoff, and it was Cornette, and it was, stuff like that. And then on the other side that were praising him, I mean, they had Hogan, which is funny, and they had Shane McMahon, and, they had Vince and all this stuff. So
but you had the same people that bashed him in the destruction of the Ultimate Warrior.
Except for Bobby Heenan.
I was going to say WWF fucking released two very different documentaries on the same time, where they're the destruction of the Ultimate Warrior, where they're bashing the shit out of him, where Triple H says his squash match was the most insulting thing of his career, and then 5-10 years later, he's a paragon of virtue, spreading joy and happiness wherever he goes, and then facing Ultimate Warrior at WrestleMania was the biggest honor of Triple H's career.
Right.
It's funny, the revisionist history, but DVDs don't lie. I remember them just bashing the hell out of him.
Yeah,
on that thing. And some of the shit he did was fucking bad, but they try to gloss over it now in the new history.
The funny thing is, the one thing that I find really odd about the A&E specials is Hulk Hogan is pretty much on almost every single one of them, and Hulk Hogan is probably the biggest asshole that is involved in each and every one of them. It's him and the Macho Man, him and the Ultimate Warrior, it's just like Hogan's like sitting here like trying to like make himself look good, but he was like, I didn't know Elizabeth was at the same hotel that I was staying at.
Yeah, there's some I find it funny with the Warrior story how they're talking, and I think it was Slaughter who was telling the story. It's like, all right, this is the spot. We go out there and we do this, and then when you get him outside the ring, I break his leg. I'm like, what the fuck? It was they were getting ready to break his fucking leg out there for holding up the business, Do
it with his chin.
Yeah, well, Slaughter wasn't the way. It was Hogan that was saying it. Slaughter was relaying the story.
Hogan's like, you knock him outside the ring and fucking
he'd break his leg. I'm like, Jesus, man, that's fuck. I guess they were pissed at him for a long time for that shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say Hogan was a superstar, but he was still an old school guy where like, you fuck around with my money, I'm gonna fucking hurt you.
Yeah, that's how he got brought in the business. He busted his fucking leg his first fucking training session.
Yep.
So yeah, I mean I understand it, but Jesus, that's crazy shit. So, But yeah, so next week we got Dynamite Kid, and then the United States versus Vince McMahon, and then Frontier Martial Arts Wrestling, which will be a pretty good one too. Plane Ride from Hell, which will be fucking hilarious.
She'll be with Ric Flair just walking up and down the plane aisles, fucking sexually assaulting every stewardess there.
And Luna Vachon, which will be another great one because I feel she's like highly underutilized and didn't get a good shake in the business either.
No.
Luna Vachon, man, she was fucking crazy.
Yeah.
And then XPW, if anyone remembers that was a while ago. And then they finish off the season with Chris Kanyon, so making me wait till the end for that one. Bastards, but
Bastard.
yes. So Dynamite Kid should be good though. And
Going from one shitty person to the next.
yeah, well, I don't think anyone's gonna beat Grizzly Smith, for God's sakes, man.
No, Dynamite Kid was shitty in like different ways though.
Yeah, oh yeah. So, and then tomorrow we got the premiere of Loki, so we'll be watching that. I will. I know V will.
I will.
Zach will see. I don't know. He gets all
I
pissy
will.
about this stuff. No, I'm kidding. Okay.
What are you talking about?
Oh, it was boring, so I stopped watching it. Oh, okay.
Oh, because I didn't like Falcon and Winter Soldier. Okay. Even though I've been saying how much I've been looking forward to Loki.
You're a racist bigot, and you couldn't handle a black Captain America.
That's exactly why.
Yeah, I knew it. Okay. So yeah, we'll continue with Dark Side of the Ring, and we'll start with Loki next week. So tune in, and we'll talk about it. That'll be good. Any other shows that we're doing or watching or want to?
Well, they're doing a new Punisher series.
Oh yeah.
John Bernthal, what I can't even say his last name.
Bernthal.
Coming back as the Punisher in the upcoming Marvel series.
That's an interesting situation there, bringing him back from the Netflix series. Why are they just going to start from scratch? Are they going to continue the story from Netflix? Are they going to make it actually enjoyable to watch on Disney? Is it going to be toned down because it's fucking Disney? Is it?
I hope not.
No,
there's so many questions.
I think it's going to be put on Hulu.
But that would be good too, as long as it's not like MODOK. Then I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
And what I mean, the potential for this. I mean, are they going to bring back the guy that played Daredevil because he was fucking phenomenal as that character? I thought he was really blind.
I want the guy who plays Kingpin to come back.
Oh, what the hell's his name? I don't
know.
Yeah,
I was shocked to find out he's Gomer Pyle in Full Metal Jacket.
He wasn't Gomer Pyle. Oh, he got called Gomer Pyle, but that was
No, that was
D'Onofrio. Vincent D'Onofrio. There you go.
Funny enough, he played Thor in fucking what was it? Adventures in Babysitting.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my God, that's a reference from the past. Yes, Vincent D'Onofrio was fucking Thor in Adventures in Babysitting. That's crazy.
He was all fucking yoked, and then Full Metal Jacket came out and he got all fat, and then I guess he probably stayed fat because he's the Kingpin now.
Yeah. Well, he was in Men in Black, the first one.
Was he?
He was Edgar. He was the Roach guy.
Yeah.
I don't know why he made that noise because it's got nothing to do with what we're talking about.
No, he was walking around going.
Yeah, I know.
I don't think that happened.
Yeah, I don't know what that was from, but anyway, yeah. So that's cool. I mean, does it have any premiere date or when they're filming it? If they're filming it, no. Okay, so we got Punisher to look forward to, which is nice.
Yes, I'm very much looking forward to it.
A lot of stuff is just news that it's happening. It just doesn't give deets yet.
Yeah, they're just like, hey, they announced this. We don't have any information, but, there you go. Like, oh, okay. So hopefully we can hear more of the insane ramblings of Jerry Conway now that there's Punisher out again.
Okay, I legitimately did not know he was the Roach Man in Men in Black.
Oh, yeah, Vincent D'Onofrio. So, yeah. All right, we got that. TV shows, movies. We want to go comic book club. We want to
Give
go
me sugar and water.
in water. We want to go
Give
versus.
me
Oh,
sugar
Jesus.
and water.
Okay.
In fact, you don't matter. And in fact, in a couple hours, you're not even going to be matter.
Wow. Okay. Somebody watched that one a lot as a kid.
It's all coming
I'll
back
give
to
him
it
a
now.
break. Give me sugar and water.
Okay.
Oh, man. All right, comic book
Alright.
club.
Comic book club. All right, so it was Zach's choice this week. Zach.
Paper Girls, Volume 1.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna say it now so y'all can yell at me. I was cut a day and a half short, so I didn't get it fully finished.
Oh, I didn't read it either
Well,
because, I'm
what
not
the
into
fuck?
teenage lesbian stuff. That's not me.
They're
I did
not
like Freddy.
lesbians.
No,
I
I'm kidding.
I did like Freddy Krueger's cameo in it.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. To be honest, the artwork's okay. It's not one of the greater ones. It's not bad, but we've read ones that are worse. But I liked it a lot actually. It's like a throwback kind of Stranger Things type of kind of
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So yeah, it's a lot of '80s references, which is cool. I'm always up for that.
That's why I figured you'd like it so much.
Yeah, it was one of the ones I've been meaning to get around to reading all the way, and so
Now I
you
gave you a
picked
reason.
it, and basically it's 4 paper girls, paper like delivery papers. If anyone remembers what that is from back in the day, newspapers. So it's Halloween morning or Halloween the night after Halloween.
It's the day. It's the morning after Halloween.
That's right. She says All Saints Day, so that okay. And there's some bullies that they steal their walkie-talkie and they try to find their walkie-talkie and they stumble upon what looks like an alien ship and things just get crazy and insane after that. So I don't want to get into
fucking nuts.
too much spoilers, but the stuff that I've read, like the teenagers are all screwed up, kind of zombie cyber, whatever. Then there's like these angelic fucking
Adults.
adults
Right.
basically. Yeah. So it's like kids versus adults, and I don't know. It's ramping up to be pretty cool. So, and it's already over with. So if you want to start it, there is an end. I've already looked into it.
The sludge with the marshmallow eyes.
Oh yeah, the thing in the sewers that's got all these eyeballs, and yeah, it's pretty good. It's very Goonies, very very.
I think it hit the nail. When you said it hit the nail on the head.
Yeah, Goonies. It in that same vein of the kids finding some crazy shit they got to deal with, and So,
I
but
don't know that little pod thing where he sticks his hand in the little anus. It was weird.
Yeah, that was awkward.
I don't think we read the same book.
He was speaking Japanese or something, and he sticks his hand in this hole. It looks like
Whoa!
Yeah, it's not the same book. Paper Girls. Girls.
Oh.
So.
I was in the blacked out section in the manga.
Yeah. All right. Well, we got 5 minutes left, so yeah, I'll continue on with it. I enjoyed it.
Me too.
Whose turn is it now to pick?
it should be.
Back to me, or is it you, B? I
No,
fucking
it's you.
forget that it's me. All right, so this is another one that I saw advertised on Netflix. It's already got a show, and I was going to read the book anyway, so I may as well force you fuckers to read it too. Sweet Tooth. I don't know if you heard of it.
Yeah, I heard
Sweet
of it.
Tooth. No,
Okay,
but I will look into it.
it's got a TV show, and it's from DC Comics. It's Sweet Tooth Volume 1. So I'll pick that.
Okay.
Cool.
How that goes next week. I also read The Last Ronin Volume 3. That came out. Issue 3 came out. If you guys are interested in finding that, it's out there. No Berserker Issue 3 yet, so that's all my comic books for this week. But
Is it the one with the weird deer boy on it?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, really? Of all the shit you've put us through, you're gonna get all pissy about this?
I'm not getting pissy. I'll still read it.
All right. I'm just interested to watch the show. I'll read the first volume and see how it goes. They say it's Mad Max meets Bambi. So come on, how can you not?
Jesus.
All right.
That reminds me of the Saturday Night Live skit with The Rock.
Mr. Peepers. Mr. Peepers was one of the best.
It wasn't Mr. There was Mr. Peepers, but it was one where The Rock played Bambi.
Oh, okay. I was thinking of where he was Mr. Peepers' dad.
No, he's like, he's all fucking got the cigar in his mouth. He's like, Bambi. He's all, you killed my mother.
Hunting season, motherfucker.
Yeah, it's a Vertigo title, so it'll probably be good. It's from DC, Vertigo. That's where Constantine was from. So anyway,
yay!
Yeah. that was fucking perfect. I love that. It's like I said the secret word.
The entire show in one soundbite.
Yay! We love Constantine. Yay! All right, so the last segment we got for you, because we got to get out of here. Versus, we had Wall-E versus Johnny Five from Short Circuit.
It's not even a contest. It's Johnny Five. What is Wall-E? He's a little garbage man.
Yeah, that's pretty much how I took it. I mean, Wall-E didn't show any form of offensive, ability.
Wall-E has the love of his life, man.
Yeah, but we didn't include her in that. So it was Johnny Five versus Wall-E, and Johnny Five just walked up and smacked Wall-E across the head.
Johnny Five is a fucking gang member, and he's got a laser on his shoulder. I don't see how this is a contest.
I went with Johnny Five. I went with Johnny Five without the laser. He's more Wally's like intelligent in the sense that he like finds things, whatever. But Johnny Five is just like disassembled. He was disassembled and reassembled where he couldn't move. He would just be like as quick as he is,
Yeah.
All
right.
Wall-E was meant to be a trash bot. Johnny Five was meant to be a fucking weapon. I mean, come on. There's not much you can do with that one, but sorry, Wall-E, but you lose. Anyway. All right, so who's got next? That's
my turn.
Zach. There you go. Who you got?
I hinted at this one last week.
Uh-oh.
I want Island of Dr. Monroe, Marlon Brando versus Champagne Commercial, Orson Welles. But I have stipulations. One, it's a slap fight, and two, there's a prize on the line. And the prize is a lifetime supply of microwave burritos.
Is this in front of a 7-Eleven or?
Yeah, liquor store.
Liquor store. There you go. Well, Brando versus Orson Welles. All right, I can
slap fight.
Think of slap fight. Yeah. A greased slap fight. They're all greased up and slap on each other around. Yeah.
How about the?
Oh, you like that? You like that? Come on, yeah. Fuck it. I can. Yeah. We'll save that for next week, I guess.
All right, ladies and gents.
All right. So there you go.
Gotta take it home.
Yep. You find us everywhere. You know how we say it every show at Dark Asylum Pod. Buy our shit. Give us some money, buy our shirts, represent. So, for wonderful Zach Winters.
Bring me sugar and water.
And for Big Vicious.
I thought it was the Fat Man Pig. Whatever.
And for Pervbot 69.
Oh, fuck, I didn't. He's asleep.
You blew it. He's already in bed.
He's already masturbated and he's out. We were talking about Wall-E disassembling and he just cranked off real fast.
There you go. So for the two of them and for myself, Darkness, this is the Dark Asylum and the asylum is closed.